Steve Lanphier joins me. Final score 84-37. Clemson getting the victory. First and foremost, Coach, Happy New Year, but I know it was not the way you wanted to bring in 2014 with a tough loss here this evening.
No question. I guess when we get blown out, I don't get a chair to sit in.
I guess that's what happens. I just made that comment.
Yeah, it was, obviously not the way we drew it up. There's obviously so athletic, and I thought we just first couple minutes we were there. We didn't, we got that first possession. We got a foul. We missed our 2 free throws. Games like that against an opponent like that, you've got to take advantage of everything that they give you. And, I thought we hung around the first 3 minutes. They went on that first run, and I just thought we decided that we couldn't play with them today. And that's more on me than anybody else. I wish we showed a little bit more competitiveness. I thought we started executing a little bit better in the second half, but obviously, the game was already decided at that point. But hats off to Clemson. They came down. They really attacked the basket well. Got the ball inside to their 2 post players and obviously took advantage of us today.
Of course, with your team being the lone independent in Division I, get the opportunity to play a team in the ACC like a Clemson. Such a great, learning experience for your younger players because they have the opportunity to go up against a program that they normally would not have played if, of course, NJIT wasn't a conference. So from looking more so for your younger players, your freshmen to be, just to point out, how beneficial, though, even though getting a loss here tonight, though, but still getting some exposure and getting the opportunity to go up against a team like Clemson.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Mike. I think just having that experience, this is the first time we've had a BCS school, Clemson, ACC school come here. And it's something, obviously it's, we talk about we want to be competitive and we want to win. And it's just a nice experience in terms of being able to play a school like that. And, disappointing the outcome, but I think it is part of the process for us to be able to play those and kind of see what we're trying to reach or try to obtain and stuff. And, against teams like this, they're so athletic. They've got, they didn't have a lot of depth, but they had 8 really good players. They had a couple players that were hurt today. But in a game like that, you've got to really be able to, work our defense. And I just thought they spread us out today and really took advantage of what they do. And they 21, they could drive to the basket really well. And a couple times we were trying to stop her, but she was just too quick to the basket.
Nikki Dixon had 21 points tonight for Clemson, and I know, of course, with your team having not as good an offensive outing as you would have liked them to have, though, showed some spots you mentioned early on in the game, also had some nice defensive spots as well. What's one thing you as a coach are going to take away from this game moving forward, especially going up on Sunday against Marshall when they come into town?
Yeah, we've got to take care of the basketball. Clemson's pressure, that really affected how we were playing. I thought we had some early turnovers, and I just thought that we really lost our confidence. So we've got to make sure, we've got to kind of shore up our pressure game and be able to handle pressure like that in the future. We're not going to see athletes like that again, but we're going to see pressure like that. We've handled it in the past, but obviously today, Mike, you saw we didn't do a good job. So we've got to kind of go back and kind of get a little bit better against full court pressure.
Coach, I want to thank you so much for joining me. I know it's terrible weather out there, so I'm going to just bid you adieu now so you can get home safe and sound, as well as I know everybody else here in attendance tonight. I know a tough outing for your squad here tonight, but best of luck on Sunday. Look forward to seeing you then.
Okay, Mike. Thank you.
Head coach Steve Lanphier joining me here on Post Game. Once again, your final score, Clemson 84 and